Exclusively on ABS TV.
About the West Indies Oil Company and the Gemini Steel Orchestra. Of course, you know West Indies Oil definitely are with the brothers and sisters in the group. And the Plain of Jungle Band was composed and arranged by Johnny Gonsalves. I want you to know that. I'm hearing somebody saying, yeah, that's great. And the band is captained by Joseph Henry. Well, all right. The whole neighborhood is here. And the manager is Mr. Eves D. Nally. Okay? And you might be saying, now, a band like Geminites, what is this about Geminites, Toby? Well, the Geminites was born from an offspring of the PMS Serenaders in 1977. Now, the band has entered every Panorama then up to 1993 and had won the title in 1981. Now, this performance goes out to Wendell D. Souza because the brother got into an incident and he's not here tonight to play with the group. So you know how it is, all right? But his spirit is here, and we want to acknowledge Wendell D. Souza, one of the members of the Geminites. And another thing, the group has took some time out in their busy schedule to demonstrate 6 original Calypso tunes over the last 5 years. I want you to know that. So right now, ladies and gentlemen of Antigua, Carnival 93, let's put our hands together and bring the Geminites to the orchestra on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Yeah. 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 Woo. Well, all right. Sure enough. Come on, everybody. Hello. Wow. That was on the money. Come on, y'all. Let's put our hands together and give the Geminites a well-deserved round of applause. Come on, y'all. This is the big night we have here. Panorama Steel Band Competition Night. If it's one thing I know I've got to depend on, is the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, would you help me give this young man one of those hilarious round of applause? See, now he's going to be by himself. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it for this man, Mr. Vincent Stag Michaels. Let's give him a nice warm welcome. Yeah. A little louder, come on. Give the guy, come on, a little louder. Yeah, I know you can do it. Sure enough. Yeah. Wow. Mr. Snags. Jamming. Look at here, y'all. As you can see on stage, the next band is getting sound. And I know that for the ladies, this is something that they fashion, because it's nice to know that the woman run things. The fellas never say, what? Toby, what you just said a while ago? But we know that women run things anyway. Most of the guys that's been around. Look here, y'all, I gotta give you some information about the group that's here. So bear with me, all right? I want to talk about my homeboys, because they're right in my backyard, if you know what I'm saying. If you hear me say Green Bay and Grace Farm and the word ghetto come out my mouth, you know they're part of my existence. So bear with me while I talk about the Halcyon Steel Orchestra. Halcyon Steel Orchestra. Yeah, make noise, come on. Make noise. Be proud, come on. Make noise. You got a right to make noise, go ahead. Yep, sure enough. And while you simmer down, sink some of this in. The Halcyon Steel Orchestra, which has left its navel string somewhere between the Green Bay and Grace Farm community, is the offspring of Red Army and Starlift steel bands, which hail from the area. Certain names are linked with its early days. In particular, Selvin A. Walter, the Kirby brothers, and Sam and Penrod, even Melvin Simon and Y. De Lima Antigua Limited. Now check this. When in 1970 it was decided to form a new orchestra, the Kirby brothers and Simon approached Selvin Walter for assistance, which was readily given. They immediately set about starting with 12 persons, 9 of which never played pan before, and a new pan were financed by Y. De Lima. Hey, that's nice. Y. De Lima in the corner. In Carnival 1972, they entered the Carnival competition with the strong support of the communities of Grace Farm and Green Bay. Plain Sparrows winner, Winer Gal, they placed 5th in the competition. By 1973, the band was entertaining and impressing in hotels and nightclubs, and it had improved in both quality and quantity. That sounds good. To such an extent that it placed 4th in the Carnival competition that year. In 1974, saw a radical transformation as the band failed to qualify for the finals. The rendition of Sparrow's Priest and Short Church's Lucinda ended too abruptly, said the judges. Information they gave me, y'all, so bear with me, okay? They want y'all to know all of this about them. This rejection produced unexpected benefits in Carnival 1975 when, after acquiring a professional arranger, Gerald Belly Charles of Carib Tokyo, Trinidad, they won Panorama with a devastating display. Their tunes were Short Shirts, Pan Rhapsody, and Francine St. Peter Say. I gotta turn the page. By the time I drop sleep now. Hey, that's I have to read it, bro, so bear with me. Okay, here. Following this victory, Halcyon produced its first LP, Pan in Harmony, a bestseller which advanced the band's image and prestige at home and abroad. A tour to St. Thomas followed in 1976. Here it was that they won the coveted trophy for Best Visiting Steel Band. Carnival 1976 produced the controversial result in Panorama, resulting in post-carnival festivities of protest in Grace Farm and the Green Bay area. In December 1976, the band visited Montserrat and was instrumental in promoting Antigua Carnival there. More action for them in 1977 with a visit to St. Thomas in April, an attempt to pioneer the re-establishment of a steel band union in Antigua, and a boycott of Panorama in the same year. Returning to normal conditions, Halcyon won Panorama in 1978 and 1979 under the tutelage of the renowned panist Len Bugsy Sharp. There was no competition in 1980, but they were beaten into second place in 1981 by Geminites. Around this time, due to the departure of the most of the 1970s players, the band embarked on a rebuilding program, with Victor Babu Samuel as musical arranger. On re-entering Panorama in 1985, the band placed fourth. Though disappointed, they rallied and came out beaten strongly on Juve morning to win the Sweetest Band on the Road title. Yeah, you can clap. Because I know you remember that. I wasn't here, but I know you remember that. Two convincing wins in 1986 and in 1987 did establish the band's supremacy in this field. In 1990 and 91, Halcyon Steel lost to a rejuvenated Hell's Gate Steel Orchestra, but came back in 1992 to convincingly recapture the title of Panorama Champs. Despite the band's obvious success over the years and contributing to the musical art form, recognition from officials, should I say, has not been forthcoming. For example, an overseas tour has never been organized and offered to the Halcyon Steel Band, although it has won Panorama champions on 6 separate occasions. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that help is on its way. They want me to do something a little different. We're going to bring the band on. You ready for that? And the rest I'll let you in on. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, help me, Antigua! Help me right now! Right now! Antigua! Help me bring on stage Halcyon Steel Orchestra! Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Put them hands together. Put them hands together. Put them hands together. Yeah, put them hands together. Yeah. I want to tell you, just give you some information about the sponsorship over. How about it, ladies and gentlemen, for Ibo Lashley. I just want you to know that Ibo will be playing a song called Jammin' from the late and great Bob Marley. A reggae piece will be transformed from the pen, from the mind and efforts of Ibo Lashley. Ladies and gentlemen. at least the strangers or people from around the world who aren't too familiar about the black man flight or experience. The black man has a tendency sometimes to create things. And the pen, as a result of pain and frustration, the black man needed to sing and dance to blow away his misery and pain. The group Sparkle would like to sort of shine with you, on you, from you, to let you see the sinking of the steel pen, the grooving of the steel pen, the tuning of the steel pen. And you can think about the sledgehammer or a punch when you think of the pen. And you know, just jokingly, the sanitation department might love me when I say that the steel pen is part of the garbage can society. The garbage can, what a garbage can do. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear a tape with people in the audience are wondering about. And I've got my shepherd on the case, and I have some results for you that I believe you'd like to know. Arrangements, it will be given 40 points for arrangement. For tune, they'll be given 15 points. For rhythm, there'll be 10 points. For phrasing, it'll be 15 points. For interpretation, it'll be 20 points. Let me repeat that for you one more time. Interpretation, 20 points. Phrasing, 15 points. Rhythm, 10 points. Tune, 15 points. And arrangement, 40 points. Okay? I can hear you. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, how about putting your hands together? Let's put our hands together. Can I have some lights, please? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Sparkle! Sparkle! right. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Things on the steam pan, the soloist. Put your hands together for Fitzroy Blakey Phillips. Definitely. That was on the money. Yes, 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 yes. Woman run things. Solo pianist, I should say, because the guy on the steel pan, he reminds me of those scientists of sound. Fitzroy, Blakey Phipps. One more time for the big guy. Come on, y'all. Yeah. Right now, the stage will be cleared, of course, just about there. And then the Ebonites are going to group themselves on stage. Before we play that test piece that they're going to play, I want to give you some highlights on the Ebonites Steel Orchestra. Yes, I. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still live here at the Antigua Recreation Grounds for Carnival 1993. And in concert, we are hipping the trip, as we said, a steel band competition. And keep in mind that Cavalier, the Antigua Rum, they are our official sponsor. The what? The rum we drink. I just want you to say that. And folks, Cavalier, on the money, I do hope that they sponsor, well, they will sponsor the steel band competition again next year. Ladies and gentlemen, let me talk to you about Ebonite Steel Orchestra. The group was formed in the year 1974 in the Arthurs area. The band first entered the steel band competition in the year 1975 and was placed 5th. However, in 1977, with the first original piece ever to be performed by a steel band, the band won the championship. The band toured the Virgin Islands, namely St. Croix, between the years of 1976, 1977, and 1978, thus helping to start the Pan Revolution in that island. The band broke up in 1980, and it was not until 1988 that a few of the old members saw the need for a steel band in the Arthurs area again. They got together and restarted the Ebonite Steel Orchestra. The Ebonite Steel Orchestra is back in the runnings for 1993 competition with a tune of their own, Jumbi in the Land, or Jumbi in the Band. Woo! Let me tell you, when I start to think about them. Are you ready? Wait. Are you ready? All right then, put your hands together for the Ebonites Steel Orchestra doing a song from Young Lion, Jumbi in the Band. Put your hands together for Ebonites, Jumbi in the Band. Ooh. Ah, ooh. 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 All right. All right. Put those hands together one time. Put those hands together for Ebonite Steel Orchestra. All right. Yeah. As we continue, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue with our solo piece, which is something new that I've been added to our steel band competition. And I want to remind you that Cavalier is the official rum and, of course, our sponsor for this night that we're having here at the Antigua Recreation Grounds. Right now, folks, get ready for a solo piece by Edgar Peters. And he'll be playing The Way It Is. The Way It Is. So put your hands together for Edgar Peters, y'all. Put your hands together for Edgar Peters. Give it up, give it up. Sure enough, give it up for the young man. Wonderful. Edgar Peters. Yeah. Right now, folks, we're getting ready to move on with the show. And the Hell's Gate Steel Band will be coming on stage. But just before we play their test piece, which is Pan is Here to Stay, let me give you some info about the brothers and sisters that is so hot. You know, one time in Antigua, Hell's Gate Steel Band was some steel band on Market Street when it comes to Juve Morning. My goodness. Folks, keep in mind that cable and wireless belongs to Hell's Gate Steel Band. Cable and wireless, Hell's Gate Steel Orchestra. Just want you to know that. The group began as a home coat band in 1945. The group began as a house coat band in 1945. I mean, that's going way back. Instruments then, get this, the instruments then were dust bin covers, pipe, bits of iron, biscuit cans, etc. Now, the pan, which is a steel pan, was introduced in 1946. The name Hell's Gate was given to the group by the people of the Point area. So all you Point people out there, big up yourself! Big up yourself! And the captain, Stafford Joseph. And the builder and tuner, a veteran pan player and pioneer of Hell's Gate Steel Orchestra, Mr. Eustace Manning Henry. And the ranger by Alan Michael. Now check this, y'all. Previous tours took the group to Mexico in 1991. The Hell's Gate Steel Band went to Rochester, New York in 1992, and even as far as West Germany in 1992. Now, membership for Panorama here this evening of 1993 for Carnival, we're looking at 38 members in the group. The pieces of instruments, around 78 pieces. And the name of the tune, for the Hell's Gate Steel Orchestra. Put your hands together for the Hell's Gate Steel Orchestra. Go ahead and win it. right, y'all. Put them hands together. Put them hands together. That was Hell's Steel Orchestra. All right, y'all. With the queens of the bands, with the kings of the bands, report backstage. We would like the country, Loco Samuel. He's going to play a song called Now Is the Time. How about put your hands together for Aubrey Loco Samuel. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like your attention. There's a young lady that says, my goodness, as we say, this is the last steel orchestra that's going to be performing, and after which, we're going to get back to a soloist, and the judges are going to do their thing, and we're going to bring on stage the kings and queens of the band, which is so colorful. It's so nice to see. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Put your hands together and help me bring on stage Hell's Gate. I'm still Hell's Gate. Help me one time. See, I can't do this by myself. I need your help. Come on now, let's go. Superstars Steel Orchestra, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Put your hands together one time. Put your hands together for superstars.
Welcome to Antigua.